Janet, it's time for the absolutely gangbusters segment, Some of Sam Summaries.
Summaries!
Today's summary is from the National Post. The election may be about the economy, but don't tell business, by Kevin Carmichael. Obviously, this article is written in the midst of a Canadian federal election kicking off, and it opens with Jagmeet Singh's pitch to the voters. "No more catering to big corporations or the ultra-rich," Singh tweeted. "We need to put people first." Now, Kevin Carmichael, that pitch might have made the NDP special in the past, but not in 2019. Listen to this, Janet. There is no constituency that has been catered to less in recent years than businesses that employ more than a few dozen employees.
So, this author's opening salvo is that Canadian big business is the real victim here.
Pretty much. The article's thesis, as far as I can tell, I think you can see this here, none of the major party leaders are adequately celebrating wealthy business owners/leaders. I just want to get over that. Carmichael, I guess, is taking issue that corporations are being unfairly treated versus, and let's not gloss over this, the people. So I guess Carmichael thinks that, people have a sweetheart deal.
I'm not sure how to even begin to process that statement that government is focusing too much on the people and this needs to stop.
Right. It's what they call letting the mask slip, or what they also call saying the quiet part loud, right? We care too damn much about people and not enough damn much about corporations.
Get over the people already, jeez.
But not only is it the relatively left-wing party, the NDP, that is sticking it to big business, it's everybody. Nobody is nice enough to big business.
Yeah, this surprises me.
He writes, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau appears to make economic policy by reading the briefs sent his way by various corporate lobbies and then doing the opposite of what they recommend. Andrew Scheer, the Conservative leader, presents the wealth of Trudeau and Finance Minister Bill Morneau as a weakness.
I'm really curious to hear what his conclusion is, because is he not aware that political parties have to pander to the common man because the common man is the person who goes out and votes for them? And it's not, in fact, the corporate elite?
Yeah, up to this point, it remains true that elections are determined by voters. Incidentally, I'm going to refer to Mr. Carmichael as Carbuncle from the rest of this, like the skin affliction.
I'm going to call him Fart Michael.
So there's one more quote I want to read to you. Farty Pants, or whatever his name says, "The campaign will be remarkable because it appears destined to take place with little regard for the enterprises that create most of the country's wealth. That's disconcerting if you believe, as I do, that Canada's fundamental economic weakness is its lack of competitiveness." Okay, devil's advocate, what does competitiveness mean? I guess Carbuncle Head thinks it means you have to coddle big businesses to be competitive, presumably deregulation, tax breaks.
Building pipelines.
Could the argument not be made that competitiveness is funding education and training programs through progressive taxation? Maybe competitiveness could have something to do with investing in infrastructure and public works projects?
Yeah, I don't know about your ideas, Sam, because that sounds an awful lot like investing in the future to me, which seems to run counter to Fart Michael's ideals.
The most important thing is maximizing shareholder return every 3 months. What a disaster.